Good morning and welcome to Ask the Expert, our daily series from 8:30 to 9 a.m. to help small businesses. My name is Eva and I will be your host for today. You can ask me any questions in comments or at hashtag QBATE on Twitter. If you would require any more advice, you can join the official Intuit QuickBooks SMB community group on Facebook. Accountants and business experts are on hand 24/7. QuickBooks also have a dedicated COVID-19 information site. Just go to QuickBooks website, scroll down a little bit, and click on the big Learn button under the header, Support for you and your business during COVID-19. So as I said, my name is Eva Mrazikova, and I work in GMcG Chartered Accountants. We have 3 regional offices in Northern Ireland and also 1 big virtual office throughout which we service our clients in Northern Ireland, in the mainland, and also in the Republic of Ireland. We offer audit, accounting, and tax and VAT services and corporate services also. We specialize in specialist tax and VAT services, and we will deliver those either to individuals or smaller accountancy practices. We also have very successful forensic accounting department. Our client base is very diverse, from micro, small business, sole trader, to big manufacturing businesses with turnover of 65 million. I specialize in cloud accounting, bookkeeping, VAT, and payroll. My role is to help and find efficiencies within our internal processes, bookkeeping, payroll departments, but also I would go into businesses where I'm assessing their current processes and reviewing and trying to find efficiencies for those. As I have practical experience on both sides within industry and within practice, I can relate more to what business owners are going through. Within our payroll bureau and bookkeeping bureau department, we also provide outsourcing of accounting, payroll, and bookkeeping services. This outsourcing can be either on short-term or long-term basis. So whether you are the employer who needs to cover sickness absence of his employee in finance department, or whether you just want to get your internal staff trained in your cloud-based software, we are the ones to go for. Also, we find now, even more than ever, it's becoming more frequent that business owners don't want to have a burden of being employer and having responsibilities as employer, so they would outsource to us as a bookkeeping, accounts preparation, or payroll processor provider, which really keeps them compliant at all times, and they don't have the additional costs as when they are employing people. I also do one-to-one training to our clients and would be training them in cloud-based accounting software, QuickBooks. We believe that our individual approach is the key to our success, because no business is the same. And really, every business owner that is sitting in front of me, I'm trying to equip him with the right tools so he can succeed in his record keeping, and he can actually grow his business, that it's going to help him to grow his business. Looking back, the 3 months, the times were very challenging, and some businesses went through significant transformation. some more than others. But if you didn't already start doing, this is really the time to stop and think. It's time to tidy up your finances, tidy up your record keeping. Look at your position in the business. Look at the marketplace. Where are you? Where is your business in the marketplace? And try to explore new ways of doing business. Sometimes this means that you will be taken out of your comfort zone, and it's okay. Remember that every change is very messy in the middle. It's very difficult at the beginning, it's very messy in the middle, but usually it's very beautiful at the end. And you cannot expect different results if you are not changing the way you do things. So don't be afraid. This is the time to have open mind, look what other businesses are doing, maybe speak to your accountant, do a bit of research, what way you can expand your business. Every change brings new opportunities with itself, so be aware of that. I would like to mention few things before I will start answering the questions. Just few things that I find that are important. If you didn't try one of the newest feature in QuickBooks, Cash Flow Planner, please do. It's an amazing, intelligent tool that will help you to get into grips with your finances and will help you plan. How does it do it? So if you imagine all your bills, expenses, sales receipts, invoices with the future date are being slotted, all those payments are being slotted into Planner. Also, any recurrent transactions that are recurring, like your direct debits on a regular basis, the system is so intelligent that it slots this into your cash flow planner. And also you can adjust as needed for any unusual outgoings or ingoings, so your cash flow planner is more accurate. So you can play with many hypothetical scenarios, and you can say, for example, you know that this project isn't going to pay you the time that you thought it's going to pay you. You just can take it off and you can basically play with the figures and see what does it leave you with if you won't have the certain income. Also, it gives you time then maybe to talk to your suppliers in terms of delaying payment when you will be in better position to pay them. The other thing is the furlough changes, and I know my colleagues did a wonderful time in this. So I just really want to do a very short recap. It's very important that to access the second phase from July, any new entrants have to be in the scheme by the 10th of June. So anybody after, you won't be able to furlough them and claim furlough pay. So this means that prior 30th of June, the employee has to be on minimum 3 weeks furlough period. So for example, if you have employee that is finishing their maternity leave, say end of June, maybe July, August, and you know you are not going to be able to give them work, that you would have to put them furlough, this is the time maybe to have a word with them and try to decide what you're going to do, because you would need to act quickly. I know that the update is coming on the 12th of June, which is a bit of a loophole here. So it's difficult to know what to do, but at the moment it is what it is. So I'm going to take questions now. And thank you guys for all your questions. Seth from Twitter DM. Hi, Can we continue to place employees on furlough? Is there a cutoff date? So, Seth, thank you very much for the question. Very important to get this right. And I'm just going to reiterate what I said. Yes, so you can continue to place employees on furlough as long as if every furlough period is minimum of 3 weeks. But as I said before, the scheme will be closing for the new entrants from the 10th of June. So if you have an employee that you didn't furlough before the 10th of June, you will not be able to do so. Also, think or have in mind that from July, there will be option of part-time work and furlough, so that might help you a little bit as well. So the cutoff date really, guys, is the 10th of June that you need to think about. Liz from Facebook Messenger. Hello, I'm wondering if you can help. Can you claim for universal credit and the self-employed support scheme? Is there anything I need to check over before doing this? Liz, thank you very much for your question. And it is a question that I would be asked often at the moment. So your self-employment support scheme grant and universal credit are completely two different things. Your self-employment support scheme, it's based on your profits, where you are getting average of, it was 80, now it'll be in the second phase 70% of the grant. And if you are entitled, you can claim it. Universal credit is meant to supply maybe the gap in the income. So what you would need to do, you would need to either do it online, there is an online checker, or contact Universal Credit and explain your circumstances, and they'll be able to tell you if you are entitled to it. But by all means, you can still claim the self-employment support scheme grant. I hope this answers it, but if not, get in touch. Donna from Facebook Messenger. Good morning. How is furlough pay calculated if have been on maternity leave in the last year? So if, say, for example, if you are on maternity leave at the moment and you coming off on furlough, the furlough pay is calculated as an average of the last 12 months prior you going on furlough, or the same pay period in the last year, and whatever is the highest. So this is really to prevent people who were on statutory payments before, it's to prevent from them getting less pay. So it's always higher off. So either your average of the last 12 months or the pay for the same period of the last year, whatever is the highest. Does this answer your question? I hope. If not, again, Donna, get in touch, because I know it's very important and sometimes it's difficult to get it right. Chris from Twitter DM. Hi, Eva. We've been busy doing all of our risk assessments as a business, and I feel slowly but surely we're getting everything back to where it should be before we reopen our barbers to the public. Do you think there is anything else we could be doing? Open to any suggestions that might help us. Chris, thank you very much for your question, and I'll try to answer from what I would do, okay, what if I would put myself in your position. So first of all, you need to make sure before you open that your business setup is set up in order to protect people from the virus. It's set up that the social distancing is still maintained, and then you can service clients. So, for example, if you have appointment system that you will tell your clients not to come in and wait in the room before they taken in, but maybe wait in the car, so you don't have many people coming in and out, meeting them at the same time. Also, make sure that you will have face protective masks that will protect you and protect your clients as well. Hygiene would be a very big thing as well. So washing hands, I would have sanitizers at various places so the clients, they can sanitize their hands when they come in and also when they leave the premises. So try to eliminate the possible spread of infection, and also ask your clients, if you don't feel well or for something, you think something coming up on you, maybe a bit of flu-like symptoms, ask them to cancel the appointment, not to come in. Be very transparent with your clients, and they will appreciate that you are trying to protect them. The other thing then, you can maybe explore, I don't know what way you have been promoting your business, but maybe you can start promoting yourself digitally and promote those facts that you are ready, that your business is ready to open people and protect them, that you set up everything according to deadlines. And if you don't, I would suggest you look at the QuickBooks Cloud and maybe start to keeping your records in the cloud. It will make your life so much easier in the long run. Thank you. Dan from Twitter DM. As we do come out of lockdown, do you have any examples of clients doing businesses differently? What's working? We realize as a small business that we'll be going back into a different world once we're allowed to open again. Dan, thank you very much. And yes, my thinking really was many times, things will never be the same again. And it might be, they will never be the same again. But it's not bad. We all are learning. So say, for example, it really depends on your business, okay, on the type of business, but few things that we would see. Usually you would have one entrance to the business where people would come in and come out. Now, usually it's one-way system set up. So you would have one door, one way of people, of clients coming in, but then maybe back door, fire exit door, you will have for people leaving. So this will minimize the interaction between people. Also, maybe clients would be putting stickers with marking social distancing rules. How close can people be together in order to maintain social distancing? So that might be other thing as well. Also, we see more, and this is more probably kind of like service industry or hairdressers and barbers, as I was saying before, that you have appointment system, but I think many other businesses will appoint it as well if you can. So if you're facing clients, that instead of clients waiting in the waiting room or kind of grouping out in your reception, you're going to set up appointment system so that you minimize the number of people that are interacting with each other at the same time. You can be sending texts out to people to remind them to do this. So those are all things that we can see. As the businesses starts opening some shops, our clients are having discussions that maybe they split staff between two, and one group works in the morning and one group in the afternoon. So you kind of have less people on the floor. I hope this answers your question. Ryan from Facebook Messenger. Good morning, Eva. We have a small business as a restaurant with 20 employees. As an employer, what contribution will we need to make when the furlough scheme changes in August? Can we have them working 2 days a week and be furlough 3 days? Thank you very much, Ryan, for your question. Now, all at the moment is more than discussion. We just have very rough guidelines. We know that the contribution are going to decrease from government, and employer is going to top up 10 or up to 20% of the pay. More details will follow on the 12th of August. So that's on the contribution side. And then employers will be also asked to contribute for employer national insurance and pension. Yes, in terms of the part-time, we don't know exactly what way it's going to work, what way the arrangement will be, but it might well be that you can, they can work limited number of hours, so not that for their full-time hours. For that time, they will be paid furlough pay, and then for the normal hours they work in, they will be just paid their normal pay. So this is roughly how it's going to work. But more details follow 12th of June. Lance from Twitter. Hi, Eva. The QuickBooks cash flow planner looks interesting. Do you know where I'd go if I was just looking to learn how to use it? I'm a newbie to QuickBooks. What are your main advice for using it? Well, give it a go first. Thank you very much. I'm very happy to see that you decided to go on this journey. There are a lot of demos on YouTube channel provided by Intuit QuickBooks, but also if you sign up, you have a trial period with QuickBooks for your subscription. So sign up and test it, and test all your features to see. QuickBooks is amazing. Their education tools are amazing, so you won't be stuck. Just go and explore. That's my main advice. Join community forum for any tips that will be useful for you. Many Intuit QuickBooks trainers have YouTube channels as well, and they would explain specific things, how they operate on QuickBooks. So yes, the world is at your oyster. You can be a king of QuickBooks in no time. It's certainly a good step that you decided to do, and good luck with that. Jill from Facebook Messenger. Hi, Eva. I've really enjoyed listening to your advice so far. We are a business and run a small holiday home in the south of England, Devon. Oh, can I come? That wants to make a change and step out of comfort zone. How do you think we can take those first steps? The situation with COVID-19 means we haven't had any guests booking with us, and we want to come back better than ever. Jill, thank you for your question, and I really can relate to your worries. And yes, it's kind of very difficult to know what's the right thing to do. But I think in your case, in your setup business, it's not that difficult for you to prepare, as long as you maintaining all the rules and regulations for hygiene and all sanitizers and everything is in place. I think it's a first step, and advertise it that you are advertise it to your clients that you are prepared for this new situation, that everything has been disinfected and you can answer all people worries. So you kind of promoting yourself that you adapted to the change rather than just waiting for people to book at your place. I know it's going to start very slowly, and the relaxations will be easing. I know at some stage in July. I would just go out there and promote Also, you can make small, short videos promoting your place if you didn't do yet. I don't know what way you advertise for your accommodation, but definitely, kind of revamp yourself in this. Hope this helps. Thank you. Lena from Twitter DM. I am a freelancer, self-employed, and my contract is going out on a month. I don't get any other contract jobs. Is there any help I can get from the government? Lena, thank you very much for your question. So yes, there is the second phase of self-employment support scheme grants that is covering from July, August, and then you will be able to apply in August for this grant. The percentage is 70% of the average profits. So I would definitely go in and check, Lena, if you can apply. Unfortunately, you will have to do the application yourself. If you have an accountant, they cannot do it for you. You will need your user ID and password for your government gateway, but you certainly will be able to avail of this. And if you're still struggling, I would be looking at universal credits option as well, if you would need a top up from your income. Hope this helps, and good luck, Lena. Carl from Facebook Messenger. Hello, Eva. Is there a minimum or maximum number of working hours for employees on flexible furlough? Carl, thank you very much for your question. At the moment, there isn't. We don't know. Part-time is part-time. If somebody is full-time, 40 hours, what are part-time hours? 39, 30. We hope we will get more guidance on the part-time and furlough this time in a week. So it's difficult for me to give you more exact answer on that, but I'd say it will be quite flexible as long as there is mix of both as well. Pipa from Twitter DM. Good morning. I'm an agency worker. Can I be put on furlough pay? Pipa, thank you for your question. Yes, I would speak to your agency. If you were on the payroll with them by 19th of March, you qualify for the furlough. Not sure what your situation is, if you just lost work now or if it was before, but I would go back and speak to the agency and ask them if they can put you on furlough. You don't have to have a contract. It will be again based on your average earnings. So I would definitely go and speak to the agency. That is all for today, and I just want to thank you for all amazing questions. I couldn't make up myself any better. I thank you much so, guys, and thank you for watching. It means a lot to me, and I hope I was helpful in some way to you guys. You can still get in touch with us. You can get in touch with me through LinkedIn or through our website, GMcGCA.com, where you will find further details. So please do get in touch. You can also get in touch with our support team on Facebook as well. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Ask. We are here to help you as much as we can. Now, I have the privilege to introduce the guest for Monday on Ask the Expert, and it will be Shoabi Aslam, who started off his award-winning accountancy business with £10 in his pocket and turned it into 1 million turnover in only a few years. Don't miss this live session hosted by Shoabi, who describes himself more of a tech guy than an accountant. Last reminder, guys, that if you need any more advice, join the official Intuit QuickBooks SMP community group on Facebook. Accountants and business experts are on hand 24/7. Thank you very much. Stay safe, enjoy your weekend, take care, and see you again. Bye.